Hey Camp Limo, how are you guys? I hope you're having fun at camp at home. So today I'm gonna do what I do best and I'm gonna do some crafts with you guys. I wish I could be there at the craft cabin. So today we're going to tie-dye and I'm gonna show you a couple different ways to tie-dye. First things, we're gonna actually tie-dye with Sharpie, and the second one, we're gonna tie-dye with bleach. So basically, you're gonna need some t-shirts or something to tie-dye. If you're doing bleach tie-dye, you want something dark. If you're doing Sharpie tie-dye, you want something white. I've got this plain white tank top, and I also have a black t-shirt. You're also gonna want some rubber bands so you can secure your design. I'm gonna be doing a spiral design on this, but there's tons of designs online, so you guys can pretty much do anything. You can look them up. I'll probably put some pictures of other designs on this video, so that'll be great. And then you're gonna need some Sharpies. I chose these two colors, this like bright pink and this blue. And then you're gonna need some rubbing alcohol for your Sharpie tie-dye, and obviously some bleach for your bleach tie-dye. So to start off, I'm just gonna take my shirt and I'm gonna spin it into a spiral. So I'm gonna grab it here in the middle and I'm just gonna spin, and I wanna try and keep it as tight as I can so that I get like a really good spiral design. This is my first time doing the Sharpie dye, so I don't know exactly how it's gonna come out. So, you know, we're doing it together. So you're gonna take your shirt, you're gonna take your rubber bands, and you're just gonna secure it in this spiral. You wanna make sure that your shirt is sectioned out and tight so that you see that spiral design. So I'm just gonna do mine in 4 sections because I'm only using 2 colors. And this is super simple. You literally just take your Sharpies and you color your shirt where you want it. It takes a little bit of time, but if you don't put a lot of color into it, you're not gonna get a good tie-dye. So you definitely wanna make sure it's colored. And it can be kind of messy, but you know, you wanna make sure you've got a significant amount of color on this. Also, you wanna make sure that you do this with a permanent marker. Definitely do not do it with like a Crayola, anything that says washable, because as soon as you wash it, it's gonna wash out. I recommend that you do both sides of your shirt, or it's obviously not gonna come out as well. I'm gonna make sure that, like if I did it blue on the front, that I'm doing that same section blue on the back, so that way I get like a mostly even pattern. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my rubbing alcohol, and you wanna do this on like a surface that you don't really care about. So I have this on a cardboard box. You can put down a towel, but just know that it's also probably gonna tie-dye. You can put down a tarp, something like that. So basically you just like open up your rubbing alcohol and pour it on here. You don't wanna flood it, but just make sure it's like saturated. So I'm just over here telling you not to flood it and then literally flooding it. It's fine, it's fine, it's okay. It'll be fine, right? I don't know. Giving you a how-to video and messing up. That's okay. That's what I do. Okay, so it's saturated. And then I'm gonna turn it over. I'm gonna do the other side. And I don't know the science behind this. I'm not a scientist. But I guess it like makes all the colors run. I don't know. Okay, so even though I told you not to flood it, I obviously did. The really awesome thing about tie-dyeing with Sharpie is that, okay, well, first off, wear gloves. But you don't have to wait 24 hours to see it. So you can literally open it up right now and look at how it turned out. And it's just gonna be like that. Like this is it. This is, wow, okay, so you can like sort of see the spiral. It's really blue up there. There's more of it. Honestly, it came out super cool. I really love it. At this point, you hang it to dry. A lot of people say you should put it in the dryer once it's dry to seal in the color, And then after that, wash it. And when you wash it, definitely wash it by itself. You don't want it to mix in with your other clothes. Also, do this in a vented area because it stinks really bad, obviously, because it's Sharpie and marker. So now we are going to do the bleach one, and I decided for this one, because it's like Halloween-y, I chose this Halloween shirt from my closet. It's old and I don't really care if it's messed up. Hopefully I won't mess it up. But I've seen a lot of really cool designs where people just like do crinkle tie-dye. And because I don't really want tie-dye on the actual picture, I'm gonna try that on this one. So you literally just take the shirt and you like crinkle it up where you want it. And I really don't want the bleach like on the picture, but I mean, if it gets a little bit on there, I don't really care. But you just take this whole shirt and you crinkle it up, and you take the rubber bands and you secure it. And it doesn't have to be perfect because obviously it's just a crinkle pattern, so it's literally just willy-nilly. So I just take them to secure it so that I know it's gonna be a tight tie-dye, and I may spread it out a little bit so that I know it gets all over the place. And so next, what you're gonna do, once it's all secure, you're just gonna take your bleach. I put my bleach in this squeeze bottle so that I had the ability to, you know, decide where I want it. You don't have to do that. You can just keep it in the bleach container, but just know if you do that, it can be really messy, and you're probably gonna wanna wear something that if you get bleach on it, it doesn't matter. So I'm literally just gonna take this bleach and I'm gonna squirt it where the black is, and I'm just gonna make sure it gets nice and wet and saturated, and it should start changing pretty quick. I'm gonna purposely try and avoid where the picture is at so that I can kind of get a, you know, clear picture still, because I do like this shirt. As you can see, this uses a lot of bleach. Once again, do this in a vented area. Then you just turn it over and you do the other side. So it really has not been that long, but obviously, as you can see, the shirt is already starting to work. The bleach that I used on the back of the shirt did not work nearly as well as the bleach I used on the front of the shirt, but that's okay. I don't really mind that much. So I'm going to unravel my ties now. And like I said, you probably want to wear gloves. I'm not, but don't be like me. You know, don't hurt yourself. So, this is my finished bleach dyed shirt. And honestly, since it is for Halloween, I am thrilled at the way it came out. So, I really hope you guys enjoyed this tie-dye tutorial, and I hope you guys are enjoying camp at home. I love you guys, I miss you guys, and I can't wait to see how all of your tie-dye turns out, and I hope it looks way cooler than mine. So, bye guys!